Last week on Flight Room TV.
Every time you interact with someone say, "Ooh, that's a red flag."
Right.
Oh, ooh, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
But he just did. Ooh, that's a red flag because that's just the trend now. Everybody looking
Hey,
for red flag.
you just made a song, Lighthouse.
Right.
Yeah, for real. I know,
Made a
right?
song.
There you go, nigga. That's a hit. That's a hit right now.
We went from being uncaged. The shackles went from around our wrists to around our minds.
I agree, 1,000%, bro. 1,000%.
And that's why I would like. It's crazy because and then on top of that, I know I keep you saying shit, but on top of that, I was looking at something. It said crime rate and everything right now is actually a lot lower than it was like in 1993. You feel me? It's lower. Like all that is lower, but because it's in your face every day.
I always had like a theory, like why are like humans so like obsessed of being like scared?
That's a good question.
Like we have like
the
some
adrenaline. I guess the adrenaline. It's like a drug, you know.
Yeah.
we have.
Introduce myself. Hey y'all, my name Boo Boy. What's up to the gang?
What's up, y'all?
It was good.
Just want to say, like, I definitely am a fan, and I do appreciate this platform y'all have created. I have been listening to some shows, you know what I'm saying, for some time. So I'm definitely honored to be a part, you know what I'm saying, this evening.
Appreciate it.
But
Glad to have you,
to
brother.
jump back into the bush, yeah, appreciate y'all.
Need to go into a field of screams,
Right.
and have niggas chase them with chainsaws and shit. Like, nigga, what do you do? What
Hey,
you
do you ever think that?
But is it
somebody was in that
wrong though?
situation-
But is it wrong though?
I'm not. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily wrong. It's just kind of like
I just want to know, like, what
it's
is
an
it
observation
in people
of the human psychology.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Why would he even want to do that? You know?
using this
Oh my
as, like, evidence?
gosh!
Yeah.
What in the fuck?
But they
Where's
breathing
that
that
coming
in.
from?
It's just because they got leaks and stuff all over the building.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely a
Yeah, that's not safe.
that's not safe at all. That's inhumane for real. Like,
said to your teammates, I'm gonna be there for you. Well, you can't be there if you don't get vaccinated. You're letting them down. And then that hurts our chances of winning the championship. I would never do that to my teammates.
Like miss a whole season because you got HIV.
I know it's like creating. It's like our reality is being molded like at an astronomical rate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the brainwashing is so powerful now that you can change the reality of the minds of people, like, you know, overnight, almost in a day. You know what I'm saying? In a moment, in an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
6 hours, nigga, the whole world could think some shit happened that didn't happen just because of our phones. Just because of our phones.
If you watch that show Loki, the Marvel jump, they actually talk about like how there's a sacred timeline, and
that
like
joints like that.
They make like adjustments to the sacred timeline. So the stuff that they do now,
One of the top quote unquote HBCUs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's. So how can like this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like you would think that Howard would be more along the lines of those quote unquote taking care of HBCUs. They would have, you know what I'm saying? They would have like some of the best. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? That's unacceptable anywhere. Like big issues, let's say a big issue, huge issue would be problems in the African American community, right? Let's say that's a big issue, but guess what's a smaller issue within that big issue? Niggas like nigga, you got to get yourself together first. Your mind got to be right before you can fix a culture of people.
Exactly.
People's mindsets got to change within their own selves. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas,
and that's it. We trying to fight wars that we haven't even gotten to that point yet. You know what I'm saying? So
and look,
you're 100% right, but why do we do that as humans? Like, I don't know the answer to that, but I promise you, everybody who's listening to this conversation can be like, you can be like, bro, like, exactly. I had 6 months to fucking create that project, and then I wait till last night to start. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like a teacher, like, nigga, remember?
I don't even want to get into the whole presidency because I like that's a whole nother topic. But look how many black businesses have developed under our last president. I'm just saying.
Crab Bowie, like all of that kind of land out there, they can expand if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? They built new apartments and stuff like that. It's very hard in the city, especially where they are, to like
I heard they sold one of them dorms, and now it's like a expensive ass apartment building.
Well, there like you go. Like that's an issue.
Yeah,
that is an issue.
It's like I got family. I know motherfuckers in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they know. But at the same time, you got motherfuckers claiming a block that they don't own nothing on, and just is going to get ran down and become a target or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it gets deep. But it needs to start with them knowing what's the importance of my grandmother owning this house for so long, and now I'm just running on. And you need to own that, flip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, but you know what's so crazy? I'm so glad you brought that up. It is deep.
Fucking pizza or that, you know what I'm saying? You overdo it when you eat, and next thing you know, oh my god, why did I eat so much? Exactly. Like, nigga, you had
you drinking, you know your limits, and you be like, nigga, one more shot, I'm good. Well, you know what I'm saying?
That ties all down the self-control.
Like, why do we? Yeah, I guess it is.
That's self-mastery.
It's all tied to discipline. Yeah. I think that's what it is, bro.
Not gonna deal with this half on, half off. The only thing that bugged me, he's still gonna make $17 million sitting at home. I wish they could find a way. If he wants to go on this thing, like, you know, people say he's like Ali. First of all, don't ever compare anybody to Ali. Ali went 3 years without boxing. He was the highest paid athlete in the world. This guy gonna make $17 million for sitting at home. But to every person out there, you don't get vaccinated just for yourself.
Oh, winning the championship. This is bigger than a championship. This is like he has a belief and he wants to stand on it. And you talking about don't ever talk about Muhammad Ali because he sacrificed X, Y, Z. Let the man, you know, let him cook. If you feel like staying home and this is what he believes in, no matter what the cause is, let him do him. That's what you're missing out of. That's what you're missing out of it. Like Ali had a stance. He made the stance. He stuck to it. Kyrie is making a stance. If he chooses to stick with it, let him stick with it. No matter what the cause is, an injustice to one is an injustice to all.
Yeah.
Space and shit. Oh, we went to the moon. Now we can go to Mars. You know what I'm saying? That's just always going to advance people.
I guess we're just never satisfied. You know,
as a human, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We explorers, we only went to like this, you know, country. Let's say a little bit farther, a little bit farther.
And I think this is that the curiosity is what, like, that, you know, that's what makes the universe go. That's what makes the world go. Because it's like this, we always know there's like really no end to the story. There's always but what if I do this? But what's next? But what's
if what are they gonna do? Let's say Kyrie get vaccinated, right? And Kyrie gets COVID still. What the fuck are they gonna be like?
That's all Brad Bill was saying. That's exactly what Brad Bill said.
Yeah, well, because at that point, if you're not conquering, you're being subject to being conquered.
Exactly. It's like
right. That's what I'm saying.
Kill or be killed. You know,
because like everybody wants to be successful, but at what point is like success? Like, when have you gone past? Okay, you're successful, and now you're being greedy. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, where's that line? That's
where is
this is like such a fucking pandemic where it's such a, you know, public health crisis.
Let's be real.
Let's eat all healthy foods, all bullshit, everything that causes cancer, everything that, like, you know, clogs your arteries. Let's get rid of all that shit. Like, oh, let's promote working out.
Man, that's facts.
Like, in schools,
Howard University, clean y'all fucking dorms.
Exactly. In the schools, let's teach these kids. Let's put I'm kind of hitting that panic button. Like, the season ain't going, it's playing.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck it. Let's see if we can bring Tua in this bitch. But I do think though that if they do bring Tua in here and Tua ain't balling off the break, I think Ron might go down with Tua. You know what I'm saying?
So all right, you say, all right, they say we need those that are elderly, pre-existing conditions, or whatever the case may be. We need you to line up, right? So they lined up, they got it, and some of those people have gotten it and have passed. And then the first thing they say is, "Oh, well, it's because they had a pre-existing condition." I'm like, but wait, the reason why you told them to get in the line is the same reason why they pass. And like a lot of
we're like the third team involved. So if we're looking for a quarterback of the future, why not put all your chips in with Deshaun Watson? Like why are
we got
we
a lot
getting
of drama? The drama,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
women, and it's related to women and shit. Like so.
Yeah.
and let's tap on those things and let's really tackle those things.
But
And
yeah, those aren't going to be shut down or focused
they
on
make
because
too much money.
they
They
make
make too much
money.
money.
That's
Yeah,
why
they make too much money.
Walmart and DoorDash was open during the whole pandemic. Those
Exactly.
companies flourished. Amazon, that shit flourished.
alcohol.
Alcohol
yeah.
fucking nigga went through the roof.
Yeah.
and then
the
like
price of fucking Hennessy is the price of a fucking kilo right now. God damn.
Nigga, all that shit went
from national championship.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's stepping down. Obviously, they get in front of something. So
Get out of Dodge.
Right. y'all believe there's something coming down the pipeline?
in soy, it's a pesticide that they use. And I ain't even gonna get too deep into that. But
I just know that much. They that lowers your testosterone. I know that.
No, it has estrogen in it too.
Estrogen,
so that's exactly what I'm tapping into. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, with this whole vegan and stuff, like, you're not even eating plants, you're eating chemicals. Mm-hmm. So you thinking your body still needs the nourishment that, you know what I'm saying?
Saying Jimbo Fisher is like automatically like he's going to be the one that make the jump over to LSU.
Damn, Jimbo Fisher just went from Florida State to Texas A&M to LSU. But once I'm telling you, but I think Jimbo Fisher at LSU could be like some Nick Saban to Alabama type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, raw carrot. I don't even want to say carrot because I heard that carrot was a GMO fucking vegetable. Like that's not.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm eating just if I'm eating a raw, naturally occurring fruit, most likely I'm probably getting the vegetable. I mean the nutrients. I'm getting the medicine that comes from that. But then it'll be like, okay, I don't want to eat meat. I'm gonna eat plant-based, lab-created meat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, like 9 times, like, bruh, like, think about that. That's not naturally occurring. It can't be good for you. Like, the reason why Kyrie gets shitted on in the media is because that nigga has an independent mind. Right. They don't want niggas. Like, it's like you don't have to agree with everything Kyrie say, but it's just the fact that he don't stick to the script. Like, he kind of like just beats to his own drum. They don't want black people have an independent thought. They want all black people to think one way. So they can never put a nigga on a pedestal. Anytime a nigga goes against the script, they get publicly shamed all across the board. Fucking what's it called? A goddamn plant-based burger from Burger King ain't no different from eating gummy bears. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the same shit, nigga. It's like, nigga, slavery. You kind of develop certain traits, even though that may not be like, you know, the ideal way of going about things, but you adapted that through going through slavery. Then you attach yourself to that. Then when someone says, hey, man, I don't know if that's the best way, you be like, what you calling to me? I'm black. Like, this is what I've been doing for 80 years. What
Stockholm Syndrome.
It's Stockholm Syndrome. There you go. Couldn't explain it. Couldn't say it no better. Couldn't say it no better.
Example.
There
you go. There you go, manly turn around.
Damn.
God damn, nigga, where the invite? Good God. In your face, right? God.
But it says in race-based brain testing. What the fuck is race-based brain testing?
Basically like, saying like black athletes
have different brains.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could be. That might, maybe it's true, but in a good way, you know.
Like, what do they know?
What do they know? That's my point. So a difference of perspective, you're a white supremacist, but if you rap about and you promote killing your own people, you're not.
Right. No,
think about that shit, you know?
Yeah.
No.